Hello, everyone. This is Chris Boggs. I'm with the SES conference channel at SES Chicago. This is December 8, 2008, and I'm standing here with Andrew Wheeler, who is a managing director at iProspect here in the Chicago offices. Welcome, Andrew.
Thank you, Chris.
First of all, we've been asking the panelists. We just had a panel called Measuring Success in a 2.0 World, not really dealing with social media, but in fact dealing with the difference between analytics 1.0, or the analytics that started in probably 2000 and grew relatively rapidly to 2004, but I think has really grown even greater since then. Can you tell me what your primary thoughts are on the difference between analytics 2.0 and 1.0?
I think, in my opinion, Chris, I think that the 2.0 really refers to rolling up our sleeves and really looking beyond the obvious and looking beyond just data. So I think in the 1.0 world, we were very set in our ways of looking at the very typical metrics, be it page views, be it hits, be it referrals, and not really digging in and asking ourselves why. So I think the 2.0 world is really representative of taking it a step further and not just relying on analytics platforms, analytics packages, but also relying on the people to use those packages, to look at the data, and to start to answer those whys so that they can make informed decisions and optimize their campaigns that much better.
That's great. Now, can you tell me, from your perspective, has it become easier to measure data as a result of increased technology, and also does that mean that people are now looking for even more ways to measure data? So it's essentially still stayed the same level of difficulty?
It's moving at the same rate, right? So I do think in some ways we are certainly a little bit more sophisticated. So the data and the information that we were looking at yesterday, our tools are better today to help us measure and look at that. But now that we're savvy and now that we're a bit more advanced, we want more and we want it faster. So I think, well, yes, I certainly think that technology has helped that. I think that our expectations are a bit higher, so we need to continue to evolve and to innovate so that we continue to grow and succeed in the industry.
Now, I would imagine at iProspect that you're pretty much technology agnostic because your clients have a variety of analytics. Someone asked a good question during the panel. What do you feel about running more than one set of analytics on a website?
I think it makes a lot of sense and definitely recommend it, but that's with one caveat. You cannot compare one package, one platform to another. They will provide different information, so take it, it's all relative. I think it's a good idea to look at more than one platform for a couple different reasons. I think in some cases there are packages that can offer information that others can't, so being aware of the functionality and the ability of certain reports within the packages. But I think number two, and certainly I see this a number of times with our clients, stuff breaks. So not having to go dark, not having to work without that data to support your decisions, you're able to fall back on another platform. So I do think it's a good idea for consumers to do that.
Great. Well, thank you very much for spending the time with us, Andrew. This is Chris Boggs at the SES Chicago 2008.